Hello, this is Cassidy, and today I'll be going over the employee view on editing a time card. So right now I'm logged in as my test employee and I'm on my home page as the employee. So over on the left, I have my time menu. So I'm just going to click on time card to navigate directly to my time card to make my changes or add my hours. So I'm going to click on time card here. Okay, and I'm brought directly to my time card for my current pay period. So I can see up at the top I have my dates. So if I ever want to go back a pay period or move to a future pay period, I can click on these arrows here. Keep in mind that going to past pay periods, you will no longer be able to change the hours on the time card as it's already been processed through a payroll. So I'm on my time card here, so I have my days up at the top. So on the day that I want to add hours for, I'm just going to left click on the day, and I'm going to select hour. Say I worked 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. I can even just type in 5p. I can put in some notes if necessary, and then click save. I can see my 8 hours are here and that the save is complete. I can hit show results to show the entire block of time. If I'm going to be adding in more days that I've worked, I can absolutely do the same thing, left click and select hour, or I have the ability to drag and drop this time. And I'm going to copy it. Okay, sometimes it doesn't end up on the hour that it should, so I can absolutely hit show results here up at the top to show the change that I've made. So here I can see it's 8 a.m. instead of 9 a.m. I can left click on the box, hover over it, select this notepad and pencil icon, and just change my times here. And then click save. I can hit show results again, and there's my change. So in addition to the dragging and dropping feature, I also have the ability to left click this icon here. I can copy the time onto another day. The scissors icon, I can cut and paste onto another day. Like we saw before, the notepad and pencil, I can edit the time, and the garbage can, delete it altogether. Right now I'm on my calendar view. So if I don't want to see all of the days in a pay period, I can select week or day to shorten it up. I even have the ability to change my entire time card view to look like an Excel spreadsheet if I click on spreadsheet, if I prefer that view over the calendar view. So here I have my entire pay period. If I don't want to see all of those days, like I said, you can select week and it will only show a week or day. I have my start and end columns where I would put in my start time and my end for the date here. I also have the option here over on the left with these 3 dots. I can also add notes. So it's really just your preference if you'd rather use the calendar or the spreadsheet view, but both do add time to your time card. Okay, in addition to this, you can also request time off through this menu. So in this blue bar, I'm just going to click on request time off. I have my absence policy option. I'm just going to click on the drop down, select the category I'd like to request, and then the date. I can even put in a date range if it's more than 1 day. I can put in the hours per day. And here I'd be able to see what my balance will be after the time off request and what I have for my plan year. When I hit save up at the top, the request will go over to my manager or approving party in order to approve or reject it. I'm just going to hit cancel here to go back to my time card. You also have the ability to get to your time off requests from this menu over here on the left, labeled time off requests. In this view, you have a calendar for the month of any time that you have pending, approved, or rejected. You can even go to future months or prior months using these arrows over here on the left. I can request time off in this button in the blue bar, and I'm brought to the same screen that I was in before. I'm just going to hit cancel here. If I hit details, I'd see the details of my time off request in another view. Any questions that you have on the time card, please ask your manager, and if necessary, they will forward your question on over to us. Thank you.